Everybody, I'm Elwirfy, and today we are going to be talking about bias and how bias has an effect on the way that we might perceive certain discussion topics. First off, let me just say this isn't meant. None of these videos where we talk about other channels is meant to like hate on anyone. But if this guy or any of the other channels I've talked about so far want to make a video about me, well, that's earned media. So, this channel, Stream Scheme, which I think is an interesting choice for a title for a channel because you're literally telling everyone it's a scheme or you're like it's a plan. I don't know. It just seems funky. I don't like the name. Just going to say it. I think it's a bit weird. But hey, whatever. You do you. Not really here to judge a name because, that's your choice. But this is a channel all about streaming and specifically Twitch streaming, which I think is really interesting, even though, there's all this stuff on YouTube, and he's got a second channel. Good for him. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the videos. Let's see what kind of views we're pulling in. So this guy's got 157,000 views, and we're looking pretty good percentage-wise, certainly much better than Think Media did, but his views don't tend to go massively high, depending on what the topic is. But you'll notice, again, look at the... Holy shit. Guys, he's doing the same thing. Oh my god. He's doing the same thing as vidIQ. He's using this pose in multiple thumbnails. Holy copy and paste. Oh my god. What's going on? Why are we using the exact... Look, he's using the same thumbnails for multiple videos. We're like zooming in. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, has he never heard of changing it up a little? Or at least if you're going to do the same pose, make sure that it's relevant. Like when I did my silent streams, right? Because I wanted to make an example for you all of myself, is how you can... it's relevant. But he's just pointing at shit, but he's doing the same kind of point. You can at least change your point, like do that. You could point over here, point like that. There's ways to point that aren't the exact same point. What the fuck? Look at that. He's using the same fucking... You see how on the thumbnail right here? Okay, I can't really show it very well, but he's doing like a double point right now, and you can see that in multiple thumbnails here also. What the hell? You talk about being okay, this channel's all about how to improve your streaming content and how to like do good and stuff on stream, which is fine, noble cause, whatever. But I mean, it's like he's doing the same stuff that the big streamers do. He's copy and pasting. He's talking about the same stuff over and over. I mean, how many of these videos, honestly, are about views, right? Like, let's see. Okay, so we've got... Well, first off, he has a thumbnail suggesting views. Let's see here. Come up. Views right here. So we'll call that one. We'll call that the first official one. That one doesn't really count. And then grow implying views. There's two. Let's see here. 2.5 million views. Stream on Twitch. No. Okay. So there's not as many ones about views as I thought, which is good. If we go to the popular section, if we sort by most popular, let's see what the actual most popular stuff on his channel is. That's just views. Oh, my, one too many. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, how to get followers. We'll add that in. It's stuff to grow. You know what I mean? And look at this. Even in the most popular section, you can still kind of see some repeats. How he just has changed the zoom on a thumbnail, like this one right here, where it's him pointing, and then there's this one over here on the end, where he just cut off the pointing part of the thumbnail, right? He hasn't actually changed. He hasn't made a new thumbnail for this video. So, yikes. And I wanted to talk about the other half of this. So the channel's obviously kind of copy-pasted, but I want to talk about this conversation I had, which I think is really important, and this is probably going to be... What's interesting is that I wanted to make a comment about it. I wanted to say, hey, I've started to move my streams to YouTube as I wanted to keep my community together, because I don't really think Twitch is good for building a community, which is true. Plus, all my videos stay forever, unlike Twitch, which doesn't know what a storage unit is, apparently. Yeah, and I thought that was true. And Fallhammer09, he actually recently came over to the channel. Awesome to see you here. He said, he replied to me saying, nice to hear you're doing well, but would you say YouTube is a better brand new streamer content slash creator? Yeah, is better for a brand new streamer slash content creator. And I was like, absolutely, because that's true. And I said, hey, if you want to check out my content, it's mostly about trying to help people who get to work on their own channels, and also how to keep a healthy mindset and keep the grind of content creation a fun one. And then he replied, stream scheme. He was like, oh, this is interesting because almost every major streamer and small streamer I've spoken to has agreed. Well, I don't know where you're basing this off of. I mean, you have 150, you probably have access to more people. Have agreed. Well, okay, Twitch is a great place for building community, right? That's true, but you have to keep in mind, it's only a good place for building a community if you bring people over from. There's no discoverability on Twitch. You're never going to grow on Twitch. Community is kind of like a weird word that we use, and I think it's kind of sad that we don't really define it as much as we probably should. But if a community is the idea of, hey, I'm just posting emotes or I'm just donating money, I don't think that's a very good way to define a community. I think community is just where people talk to each other and just enjoy, the video or the content. And wow. And then he says this, which I think is just insane. YouTube lacks any real streaming community tools or features, and the viewers don't interact with each other from the community. They're just there to watch. Yeah, right, dude. Okay, so I don't have very many people watching my streams, and that's fine. No problem. I'm not going to make you guys watch the streams when they're live, because I do them at random times. You can't keep up unless you hit the notification bell. But, like, I've had people comment in my YouTube videos before, or like in my YouTube streams, I should say, and it's fine, So what if they don't post an emoji? So what if they don't give me money? I don't need your money. That's not why I'm doing this, right? And I don't know, like, it just seems weird. Plus, in YouTube, there's an integrated chat, so I don't need to throw the chat on the screen and obstruct whatever you guys are seeing. The chat's just there, and anyone who comes back to the YouTube video sees the full chat, so there's no hiding nothing, And the responses are on time, because I keep the delay pretty low, so it's good. I like it the way it is. So anyway, I say, well, and I reply to him honestly. I'm like, well, I stream to nobody on either platform right now as my community grows. I'm not really interested in spending extra time downloading my Twitch streams and uploading to YouTube when I could just have a YouTube stream be ready to go as soon as I'm offline. Which is true. YouTube's great. You get to as soon as you're finished with a YouTube stream, depending on what you want to do, you can immediately make it public, which is great, so that everyone can rewatch it if they miss something, or if they want to participate in the stream via just watching it as a YouTube video. And I said, plus I get to customize everything I would want my finished stream to have beforehand, because I said if I upload to YouTube, I talk about how the chat's being obstructed, obviously. And I mentioned that Twitch is very hard to be discovered on without using an outside source, because it's true. And on top of all that, I talk about how Twitch refuses to save my videos. Okay, so then he replies, and then this is the part where I decided, hey, we better make a video about it, because he's getting into complicated shit, and I don't want people to be confused. So, he says, VODs are meaningless, though, no matter what platform you're on. What? Videos on demand? What? Holy shit, dude, you make YouTube videos. What do you mean they're meaningless? What do you mean of the streams? You mean the streams on YouTube? Like, there's whole channels that are dedicated to just making... Okay, fine, whatever. He doesn't understand. He has a YouTube channel, but he doesn't understand that videos help you grow your channel. Anyway, whatever. He said they don't do anything for discoverability. You need... Oh, is he talking about VODs for, like, Twitch? Maybe that's what he's talking about, now that I think about it. Well, obviously, video... Because Twitch is stupid. So, yeah, Twitch doesn't let you discover stuff if you have a video on there. Right. It doesn't help. Sure, I could agree with that. Okay, they don't do anything for discoverability. You need to download it no matter what to edit into something discoverable. What? What do you mean? If I'm uploading the full stream, you don't understand how YouTube works. I don't think he streams on YouTube. I think that's why he doesn't understand. I can set a thumbnail, comments, tags, everything up like a normal YouTube video before I hit the live button. Then when I go live, I do my show, and then when I hit end stream, I can either make it immediately public, or if I'm trying to save it to make sure it lines up correctly with the rest of my content, I can delay it and schedule it, which is great. Let's see, and it's also been proven YouTube discovery is worse for streamers right now, unless you're editing discoverable. Okay, now granted he did say streamers, but your YouTube channel, to me, should be more than just you do it. Like, he knows that... Okay, if his streams aren't good enough to be on YouTube, that's his choice. He doesn't feel that way. That's fine. But it's pretty clear that YouTube is able to, you can discover anything. So here's what's great about YouTube, right? Which I don't think he's understanding. If you have a stream, sure, the stream itself while you're streaming might not be as discoverable, but it's immediately on YouTube anyway, so people will find it. It'll just become a regular video that'll be discoverable. So maybe I'm missing something here. And he says, YouTube doesn't promote live streamers and users don't come for live streams like Twitch. Okay, sure, that's fine, but you got to keep in mind, if you're a small streamer and you have no discoverability anyway, because your video's at the bottom of the list. You can go watch my Twitch video on why nobody's ever going to find you. So either way, you have to have that notification bell clicked in order to probably be properly notified about when a YouTuber goes live, which I'll be trying to go live more often, but again, hey, you do what you can. So, and he says, for example, a brand new streamer not making videos. Okay, so he does specify not making videos. Has a better chance on Twitch than YouTube. But I've had a better time here because on my channel. Okay, that doesn't... Oh, because of his channel. So he's saying that he's claiming that he's being more successful because he has a regular YouTube channel. But my point, I guess, is just that I think if you stream on YouTube, you keep your community together. You don't have people bouncing back and forth. I think that splits your community. I just think that hurts it. And he does agree about the evergreen content, but VODs aren't evergreen. Well, obviously, because he uses the word VOD to talk about Twitch videos. When I use a VOD, I'm talking about a video, because that's what it actually means, just any video. So, a bit of a conflict in the way we define words, but that's okay. Yeah, and he sees he's making shorter content, and he's nice. I'm not trying to, destroy this guy. I mean, he has so much more subscribers. Again, if you want to make a video to reply to this, you do that, dude. I will definitely take the earned media. And I turned down my gain. He thought the gain was a bit bad, so I did it, and that's it. I just wanted to reply to the comment, because I wanted to talk... I don't know. It just seemed... I felt that when I was replying to his comment, and then when we were talking, that he didn't seem to understand that my whole point of what I was talking about was that YouTube, I think, is better if you're starting out. Because you know what happens to your motivation when you stream on Twitch? Because I did it. I streamed for about, through the pandemic. We'll call it a year. It's not exactly a year, but we'll call it a year of streaming to absolutely nobody and being discouraged. And then eventually, slowly over time, every once in a while, I'd get raided. People would show up and then they disappear. Your community doesn't stick around. Your community doesn't care about you. To me, I don't think the community cares on Twitch as much. Not as much as YouTube. That's why I stream on YouTube. That's why, ever since this channel was created, I've always been a part of YouTube. And that's where I plan to stay. So yeah, this guy, obviously, he gets paid a lot of money from Twitch. Obviously, he gets sponsors from YouTube as well. If we see it on the channel, his stuff is all very samey. There's not as much variety of his thumbnails. I don't know. I know how he's making these. It's not too hard. I don't know. He's probably rich enough that he has an editor. I mean, look at the size of these views for his most popular stuff. 800,000 for that's 80,000. $84,400. You know what I mean? I know how much money he's making just by off of the video, and that's assuming his CTR is reasonable size, and that he's getting paid a reasonable portion of money for that, because there's no way in hell that these videos aren't monetized. I pay for premium, so I don't get to see ads, but I'm pretty sure these are all monetized. So, and I don't even make any money. That's why I'm talking about bias here. I feel like I bet you he makes more money on Twitch than he does on YouTube. I bet you that people go to his Twitch and probably he gets a lot. Let's go to his real quick before we end this. He's got to have... Really, dude? You don't have your Twitch linked in your About section? What? Wait. You don't have your Twitch linked in your About section? Hold on. Let's go to just a video. We gotta mute YouTube real quick, because I don't want him to claim copyright on me or something. Hold on. And we're pause instantly, because I was just checking out a video. Yo, where's your Twitch? Is it linked here? Check out the Twitch. Muted the site. He's live, but we'll mute the whole website. So he's got 30,000 followers. He's got 132 people watching. Are they really donating so much money that you make more money here than you do when you're making your videos? Okay, maybe not this one. He just posted this one, but I don't know. Just seems weird. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. As always, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely be seeing you guys next time. Take care, everyone.